Well, shoot, I'll just go ahead and go live then since y'all want to show up and show out early this morning. Good morning, y'all. Peace and blessings. Happy morning. Black Widow, Danica, I know your name, girl. I know your name. Eric Kelly, what up, though? Cheryl, Deborah Ying, Carol Smith. What's up, y'all? They gave us a trip. They gave us a trip. Now they finna start tripping. I'm just waiting to drop that skit. I'm waiting to drop that Bethany skit. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. What's up, Ocean Wave? I'm waiting on to drop that skit. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it like it's hot. I think she's gonna go to Miami. The only way she won't go to Miami. Hey, Charlene. Charlene, is it Charlene or Charlene? Because some people spell Charlene with a CH versus Charlene. Tell me if it's Ch or Sh, so I can make sure I say your name right. But good morning, welcome to the front porch. Eric Kelly. I think she's going to Miami, but remember her mom told her to do the location, not the location finder, but the Find My Phone, which is different from the location finder because you have to give someone permission to have your location, right? So if she did find my phone, and when she was talking, we're gonna analyze this skit. I'm gonna pull that skit. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna analyze it right quick. I think she's going to Miami too, but she said find my phone. And that's the part that's throwing me off. Because if it's find my phone, she's going to find them in Puerto Rico. But location finder has to be, you have to get permission for that. And she said, Larry, turn that off. So Cheryl seems to think they're going to be looking for her in Miami. Okay, she can't find my phone and she isn't the owner or payer. But can she find my phone if she has access to the owner payer information? Good morning, Monique Blade. Okay, so we're gonna analyze this skit because we ain't got nothing else to do. Did y'all? How's the weather where y'all at? Let's do that. Wait, we got to get all the way back together because I realized the other day I hadn't even been praying. All right, so let me get the prayer off this morning. Y'all ready? Let me calm myself down. Get in a state of reverence. Woosah. Thank you, Jesus. Father God, we thank you for another date great in you, the Lord of our life and the light of our salvation. Father God, we thank you right now. Lord, we're living in troubling times, but Lord, according to the 23rd Psalms, you are our shepherd and we shall not want. And Father, we thank you right now. We thank you for making sure that your seed does not go begging for bread. Father God, right now I pray for all chat club members, for their extended families, and for their friends. Lord, that their support community around them, that the people that they love, as well as them, are protected, are cared for, and covered in this season of so much uncertainty. Father God, we thank you for this outlet, for this moment where we can get together in fellowship, in good fun and laughter. For Lord, in your word, you say laughter is medicine. So Father God, give us happy laughs and as well as thought-provoking conversation. Father God, as the chat club members go forth in the highways and byways, as there are those of us dealing with different types of storms, whether it be a storm of rain and thunderstorms, whether it be tornadoes, whether it be snowstorms, ice storms, whatever it is, Lord. Father, we know that you told the storm to pass. And Father, we know that trouble, just like storms, don't last always. And we know weeping may endure for the night, but joy gonna come in the morning. Father God, we thank you right now, and we give you glory, we give you honor, and we give you praise for the peace that surpasses all understanding. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's up? What's up? Okay, see, Sheila Johnson, I got up in here. Deborah Edwards, I got up in here. Charlene, I got a cousin by marriage named Charlene. Oh, Karen Strong, what's up? Carol Smith. Hey, Shireen, I might just said your name. Little TT Smooth, what's up, girl? Eric Kelly. Oh, what up, though? We already know. Okay, so poor Larry been out of commission so long. His moves this week. Yep, they are weak. They are weak. Oh, goodness. Eric Kelly said 70 degrees in central Delaware with possible tornadoes today. That's it. I think, let me see what we at right now. Our temperature is about to drop. You know, my daughter always call me right when I get on this thing. Did she call me? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what my weather is. I've been sitting here having fun, experimenting with my phone. Okay, so right now we are at 53 degrees. And our temperature is about to start to drop. So we will be below freezing in the morning. And we were supposed to have tornadoes. I think our storm was supposed to come through between 3 and 8, and we did get some storms. We had a thunderstorm early this morning, but that's about it. Hey, Karen Strong. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Shireen. She having another Manic Monday. It's just another Manic Monday. Yes, Karen, he does need to make a decision. I'm glad Purnell had a conversation with him. Y'all, we got so much content. I wish I felt like I could do it last night, but I just couldn't do it. I want to do it, but I just couldn't do it. Kara Smith, Ayana, I must say to you, see, Kara, I wasn't expecting this. Now I got to read it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. That's not a yawn. I'm trying to catch my breath. Ayana, I must say to you, thank you for how you interact with us on the front porch. You make the skits more interesting. Some of the actors need to interview by you. Thanks again. And one of my things I asked, look, I'm gonna keep trying to get these interviews because I love this set. I love these people, right? I did reach back out to Christy via email. I haven't heard back from her, but I may try one more time. I know she probably is getting set to go filming if she's not already filming for the new show that she's in. But I just want to talk to her as an actress. She has a website at Christy Taylor. I think it's actress Christy Taylor or Christy Taylor actress.com. You can see some of her other stuff she's done on there, and not all of it is her being who she is on here. Karen Strong said, y'all, she going to be in Miami. And top of that, they be back tomorrow in Atlanta. That's what I think. I think they're gonna cross paths in the air. Ocean Way said, find my phone can't be found if the iPhone is turned off. And no, she can't find the darn thing. If my phone is turned off, I can't find my own phone. LMAO for real. I can't find my phone either. I try to use it. It be on, I still can't find it. Sheila Johnson said, it's cloudy and cold. Do you think Larry gonna leave Bethany to just do like he's been doing? I hope this knocks him in the head to realize he and Bethany got to be done. Okay, I'm gonna base it off of what I have heard in these internet streets about her going and working on another show. It depends on whether she's coming back or not. If she's not coming back, they're gonna end the relationship. If she is going to come back, they may put them through a separation while she's gone. That's how I think it's likely going to play out. I will tell you that skit between her and Chase, where Chase just happened to see her at the office and they interacted, that felt more like a goodbye recording. That felt like more of a goodbye skit. Like, I bought you in, or we worked together first, and here. Now it's like, let's just kiss and say goodbye type of skit. I don't know. I'm saying it crazy, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. What up, Deborah Edwards? Charlene says they got rain and snow in Chicago. Of course, Cheryl, you ain't gotta brag, Cheryl. You ain't gotta brag. It's 78 in Vegas, where Cheryl is. Michael Boston, good morning, sir. You're very welcome for the uplifting prayer. We all can use a little prayer. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Juanita Robinson, Jean Harris, Karen. Yes, Carla Oshiato, you made it to the front porch this morning. Good morning, Jamie White. Good morning, Deborah Meadows. Okay, so now I get it. There's a Deborah Edwards and a Deborah Meadows. And sometimes I think I forget to say hey to one of y'all because I see y'all last name and think I already done said hey to them. But I don't be done said hey to y'all. So forgive me when I do that. So all the Deborahs, hey. Hey, y'all. Hey. It's 31 degrees in North Texas. See, yeah, because you get some of what we get. Morning, Pound Treadway. Thank you, Karen Strong. Thank you for being here for 3 months. I sure appreciate you. Good morning, Sandra Smith. 38 in Michigan. Y'all supposed to have a blizzard, don't y'all, up in that area? Good morning, Tonya Freedom. Y'all got strong winds. They said we're supposed to have strong winds later on the day. Right now, it's just wet. 36 in Fort Worth, Texas. Ooh, ain't we struggling with this so-called spring weather? But it's not officially spring yet. It's not officially spring until what, next week? Michael Boston, yes, he did, but he checked them too. Deborah today having a huge snowstorm right now, 69 into the snow. Can you believe it? Oh, girl, bless your soul. We're supposed to start having snow come in, I think, around right after 1. We actually are under a tornado watch and a freeze warning, which is weird because we typically are only under tornado watches when it's super hot or when it's a clash of atmospheric pressures. For it to be finna snow and have a tornado be on the tornado, that's kind of weird. Minister Yolanda said we got a cold snap last night, so it's 49 this morning here in Houston. Minister Yolanda, you said something to me in the email you sent. I'm gonna ask you a question. You can either post it in here or you can send me an email. But you said in the email we had, and I'm just gonna share this part, that you could tell I was a minister before it even came. I even said it out my mouth. I want you to elaborate to me. You don't have to elaborate here, but send me an email. Let's go deeper with that. Because I don't know how you can tell, because I be on here saying all kind of stuff. Nikki, good morning. Helene, good morning. Nikki, you ain't missing that, girl. We just get started. You missed the prayer. Now, that was a good prayer. I got to tell y'all, I feel like that was a pretty good prayer I prayed this morning. Hey, Pennette. Bethany's going to be so she can't find Larry now. You got family in Sugarland and Katie. Nice. Monique Blaze, I absolutely love this vacation. Make us want to go to PR. Yes, I had a thought this morning. I had a thought about going to Puerto Rico and staying in Casa Seville. And I was like, how many rooms does it have? And I wondered if any members of Chat Club would want to go. I ain't gonna even lie. Had me thinking. Maryland getting snow this week too. It's 57 where you at in Vegas, Lil TT Smooth? Oh. Y'all family connection. Susan, we still trying to figure out when this court date gonna be. She might not have no court date. They might just dismiss it. She might not be coming back. Maybe she get lost. Yeah, someone else said that to Helene in the comments that she would have had a different reaction if she found out they were in Puerto Rico. She was a little too calm. Like you would have expected her to act a little crazier. And it could be that Larry set her up to think they were somewhere else. What if we thinking she gonna go to Miami, but she really going to New Orleans? What if we think she going to Miami, but she really going to Orlando? Sheila says, girl, I hung with the chat club all day. Said I felt like I had a hangover with all Bethany shenanigans, but it was worth it, especially being on the front porch. We was all over the place, girl. Yes, we were. We were having a good time. We was having a good old time. Somebody wanted me to go through the Amber and Anthony, with Amber now saying it's time for a divorce. And I said I was going to do it on that last live, but if you on here now, let me know. Yeah, I don't. The thing is, I do think Shar cares for Larry deeply. I mean, that's the father of a child. But I do think people said Shar don't want Larry. I don't think it's that Shar don't necessarily want Larry. I think Shara has made up in her mind she gonna enjoy her life regardless, but she's not gonna compromise her morals or her faith, because we can tell Shara is a woman of faith. She's not gonna compromise that for a happenstance or a moment with Larry. Shay, did you call me? I thought I heard you call me. All the devils of whale season. Shereen Edwards says, I think the fact that they took them all to Puerto Rico without her, that shows that it could still be a storyline without Bethany, and that's a good thing. I think that's what it is. Maybe they needed to prove that it could be a storyline. Okay, spring is the 21st of March. Y'all, let me talk about me in March. Okay. All us March folks. I prefer daylight savings time. And to me, I always connected daylight savings time with the beginning of spring, right? It was one day I was talking with my daughter. Because my daughter, my daughter and my son, my oldest son is a fall child. My other two are late fall, early winter kids, right? And I was like, it's spring. And my daughter said, no, it's not spring yet, mama. Because I was like all excited for daylight saving time to kick in, right? And it hit me, y'all. I'm a winter baby. I was born in the wintertime. I don't know how I feel about it. It's too late now. I'm about 3 years too late, but Daddy should have held me in his ball sack for another 2 weeks. Should stay good and warm in the testicles. It is something seriously wrong with me. What's up, Lady D? Morning, Kara Odom. Okay, Karen Strong, it was you. Okay, so we're going to do that on this one. Okay. I don't care how long I stay on here, we're going to do that on this one. I may have to get up and take a pee break, though, because the bladder is bladdering this morning. Sheila Johnson, hey, chat. J-Dub, hope he okay if he missed what happened this weekend. He missed a good show now. I don't think he didn't miss it, I don't think, because he was in the comments. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, Mr. Yolanda. I understand. Spring equinox is March 20th. Officially, it's the first day of spring. Okay. Well, I was born 12 days before, so thank you so much. Actually, I made this flower. Y'all want to see my flower? Hold on, let me hide this. I feel like I'm holding my boob up. This is my flower. I have a line of them that's going on my website, and I've been making flowers. I primarily make them for like sororities and stuff like that, but I'm trying to like fill out my collection with some new pretty ones. And yeah, so here's one that I was working on for a customer. I still gotta sew down some more of the stuff. But yeah, my name Ayana in Swahili means beautiful flower. And I grew up with a dad that's a landscaper, so I like making flowers. I like making stuff, period. It's the way I relax. What you say? Well, nah, we won't be staying there. We won't. They might have to, because she might be in the psych ward. What's up, Sheila Riston? Oh, she waits she going to Miami. Okay, put an M for Miami and a P for Puerto Rico and an S for somewhere else. Where y'all think Bethany booked her flight to? Put an M for Miami, a P for Puerto Rico, and an S for somewhere else. Good morning, LaShawn. How are you? Yes, she can't find. That's the thing. She couldn't find that. Let me just go there. I'm doing all the talking. Let me just go there. First, let me refresh. Oh wow, that's nice. That's nice. The Fort Buchanan Army. Why I can't read? The Fort Buchanan Army installation in San Juan, Puerto Rico, by the waters, is beautiful for all military members and dependents. It's an excellent spot. Yeah, she said ain't nobody slicking her. I heard that. Okay, let's get this one. Let's get down to this one. There was so many gems and all this. Let's go to Bethany though. Uh-oh. So we got oh, hold on, y'all. I was reading y'all comments. I got beside myself. Soon as her mama left, soon as this woman mama left, she got crunk. She didn't waste no time. None, nada, nunca. No time. None at all. Okay, I can't get my other layout there right now, so we're just gonna go with this one. You a winner, baby, December 15th. How many M's? Let's see, we got Miami. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, so most people say Miami. Looney, girl, when you snuck in here. Okay, so let's analyze this. Y'all know I love to get deep down in some analyze it, right? They want to be deep down in Shara. Happy Monday. So we're gonna get deep down into this Bethany skit. Oh, interesting. The question would be, is this something new that Larry is doing to Brooke's mother in Puerto Rico? And I think that this is something that he let sleep in a sense. Uh-huh. He let that sleeping dog lie, but now it's barking. Like I like watching like werewolf series, right? Or like watching listening to or watching werewolf microdramas. Okay. On some of the microdrama apps. And what I like about the werewolf microdramas is that the person has a wolf on the inside of them, right? And some people, their wolves might be dormant. But when two people come together, the wolves on the inside of them start to act up. Like they really want to get out and get to each other. Larry's wolf, let's say Bethany was one of those characters. She was like the wicked witch or a bad wolf that was working with the witches, right? Her presence alone could be what in a mic. If I were to write a micro, oh, that's what I should do. If I were to write a micro drama loosely based or inspired by these characters, I will let Bethany's presence be like have Bethany have something, have herself cloaked in something, and her presence in Larry's life, as long as she's with him, his wolf is suppressed. So his wolf can't be attracted to Shar or whatever. But the more Shar is around, or the more Lynette is around, Larry's wolf can become more empowered. I would do something like that. Yeah, I know. I think I'm gonna write that. I think I just found me something to write. I think I'm gonna write that microdrama series. Why not? I think I am. Y'all remember what I said? Because when I release the series, I want y'all, I'm gonna have y'all react to it. New skit alert. Well, let's back up off this one then. Oh yeah, Purnell is pulling out. He wish you a little cheating piece. All right, y'all. Let me get this reaction going. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna remove this right quick. Stop that screen. I'm trying to see if I can get one of these other layouts that I have to pop up. And then the layouts is popping up on here and not even the layouts that I created. I think so. I think I will, Looney. I think I will put it on Kindle. Why won't it come up? Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. You know what? Love it. What's that cute circle that I got? There it is. Okay. I'm going to use my cute little circle. We're going to add this. Here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how we do. All right. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ayana of Ayana Innocent Chat. And we're entering the chat on Purnell getting ready to head out. And he's congratulating Larry on hiding from Bethany and Warrensbrook about something. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into the video and check it out.
All right, y'all make sure, I'm gonna have to go. Y'all make sure y'all take care of this spot because this stuff is still in my name. And since it's still in my name, if y'all go around here messing up stuff, guess what? They gonna charge me. So make sure that if you ever think about coming back here too, boom. Okay. Use this code right here. Okay, so if you use that code right there, I love PR, you'll be able to get a discount. And guess what? I get a little kickback as well. Once again, Destiny, happy birthday. Thank you. You know I love you. And you know what? Brooke, don't you get pregnant. Don't do that. She ain't gonna.
Purnell being messy now. Purnell is being messy. Purnell's real name is Larry. He being messing out, but I love it because he really just messing with her because y'all know what she done went through with. That's all. He just trying to make her laugh.
Y'all so worried about what I gotta be going like I need to get a life. Y'all so miserable.
Hey, I didn't I bring you on the trip? But anyway, y'all make sure y'all hit up them clubs tonight at go to La Factoria. Down there in whatever it said, I forgot where it was. So yeah, old San Juan, yeah. Go hit up them clubs because they got the club down there, nightlights and everything. Y'all do that. Larry,
Oh God.
You better be glad. Boy, we poured off the highest of the century.
Yes, y'all did.
But we done hid you from that.
I can hide, fool.
Talk to me straight now. Talk to me straight.
I'm talking right in your face. I ain't hiding from nobody.
Okay.
Yes,
Anyway.
you hiding. You's a lie, and the truth ain't in you. You hiding, Larry. You hiding good too.
Anyway, you're down here and she ain't. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. All right, y'all. Go ahead and get to this over, man. Judges. Thank you. Shorter, take care of everybody. All right, don't get in no trouble. Love y'all, man. Come on. Make sure my Uber is hey, hello!
Oh my God. Y'all, he's so loud. And I love it so much.
Come on, right there.
Oh, right here, okay.
Hey. Oh, man.
Oh, you the Uber? Hey, man, how you doing? I'm about to put my stuff in here.
Yep.
I got a big suit today.
Get in there.
Yeah, I can get it in there.
If Bethany in that van right now.
Okay, here. Grab it for him, Larry. Grab it.
If Bethany in this van right here, Purnell to my grabbing for it. Purnell, get your bag and put it in that cotton. The old man can't pick that heavy behind bag up.
I'm trying to save my mother.
I got this man trying to pick up this big old thing.
I'm going to pick it up when we get out.
All right, bro.
All right. Stay groovy.
All right, we ain't got to go loud about it. Make sure you don't get it out.
No, I'm going to keep this with me.
You have a good
That's it, sir.
All right. You want me to sit in the front with you?
That man almost failed trying to put that suitcase in there.
All right, man. Let me get home,
All
man.
right, man.
All right, man. Love you.
All right, love you, man. All right, see y'all. All right, okay.
All right, bro. Call us when you get there.
All right.
That's such a people thing to do. Call us when you get there. And they mean it to it. He don't call somebody, it's gonna be a problem.
And don't forget, keep your hands to yourself. You know what? See, you had to get that last one in, didn't you?
I'm just saying.
My hand right here.
Okay, all right.
Somebody keep your hands to yourself. Don't put your hands in your pocket and poke your package out, man.
All right,
Hey, oh yeah, I need to get a PIN number. What's that PIN number? Let me see.
9553, I think.
8920.
Okay.
8920. All right, y'all.
Got it. Don't please.
And Purnell is talking so loud. But look, I'm glad they did. To me, even the fact that even if she show up today, and that's debatable, or where she gonna end up landing at, they did pull off the hide and go seek of the century, because Larry got some days to himself, uninterrupted, away from Bethany, to really enjoy himself and his family without any drama. So just the fact they've gone this many days is something. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it down in the comments. And while we're down in the comments chatting about it, let's make sure we be about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until the next skit, peace and some by Purnell hair grease. I don't want Purnell to go nowhere. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back.
Get your flight, boy.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I'm glad everything in Purnell's name, too. I'm glad everything is in Purnell's name. He don't care nothing, Deborah. He don't care nothing about that woman. And it's time for them to stop torturing us with their relationship. Yes, LaShawn, definitely heist of the century. She may see Purnell at the airport. That would be sweet. She saw Purnell or Purnell saw her, and Purnell let them know, hey, Bethany is at the airport. I think she's looking for y'all. That'll give them time to leave Puerto Rico and to be back in Atlanta and be like, oh, where you been? That would be sweet. It's all kind of ways that they can play it, though. Heist of the century. Good morning, Tristan. These skits this weekend were off the chain. My favorite skits was when Destiny talked to her mom and Purnell talked to his brother. I loved it. I love that because they weren't able to do that. Like, to me, that scene between Purnell and Larry made up for when they were outside on the back trying to talk at Larry's house and Bethany just came and plopped down and sat there in their conversation. To me, that was so rude. She don't know what those brothers could have been talking about. They could have been talking about some family stuff that had nothing to do with her. And she just like, this is my house. It's freedom. I can freedom of speech. I can do whatever I want. All that kind of bull. Might want to hear that. No, yeah, he's using cash. However, I wonder if he used his card for anything else. I hope he don't use his credit card. And actually, it could be set up where Purnell gave him one of those temporary Visa cards where it has so much cash on it. Purnell could have left him with that. It's all kind of ways it can be played. Susan Watkins, me too. I'm glad everything in Purnell's name. Your favorite scene when Destiny? I know Destiny's speech just brought tears to my eyes. It was very emotional. I thought about it. It was just good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes. Okay, Luna, you be careful. Please be careful. And hit me up once it passes, okay? We got through that 3 to 8 p.m. thing, but I think something else may be about to try to come through here. But the temperatures are starting to fall. Yep, the temperatures are dropping. Oh, they had hell in the Thomason area. No, Twyla, they don't have chemistry. Yes, Carol, stay safe. Stay safe. Please stay safe. In our world as Black women, when men are talking or handling business, we don't interfere unless invited. Exactly. And that's not even a thing where we like considered dumb or nothing like that. That's just like culturally, that's just how we show respect for them. We don't go sit up on, and plus, think about yourself even as a child. Even as a child, the older women said, don't go sit, you come over here, don't go sit up on the men folk. Yes, when she called him nasty. I can't wait to see what she gonna do. What is she gonna do? Okay, let's go back to that other skit. Y'all let me know if another skit drops.
Please tell me travel velocity. Yes.
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see how I can get up screen, add screen. I don't know why my other version of the screen won't show up, but I'm not gonna sweat it. We gonna rock with it the best way we can rock with it, right? Because that's what we do over here in these streets. All right, so let's check out Bethany and let's break this skit down. Y'all ready? Can y'all see my see? I know y'all probably can't see me, but it's more important y'all see the screen. Susan Watkins said Bethany is a waste of a wife. Lady D, he was relaxed, did not have a care in the world. Not a care in the world. Yeah, it does show that Revelation is the real deal. I was thinking about that this morning, Deborah. Yes, yes, Cheryl. Yes. Even in the skit when Anthony go see Ben to cry and whine because Amber finna leave him. Even Danielle left the room. She excused herself. We do. We have unspoken respect for our men. Oh, will you stay safe, little TT Smooth? Bethany likes control over Larry and Brooke and don't want nobody around them. She's like a bear protecting her family. Bethany, she don't care for nobody else. Nope. I don't even think she like a bear protecting her family. She's protecting her right to control her family. Let me check my phone. Hold on, y'all. I'm sending a message. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Definitely hit the like button, please. Definitely. All right. So let's break. Let's go into this skit.
Please tell me travel velocity. Yes. Finish loading. Slowest website in the world. Okay. Okay, I'm logged in. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so you didn't rent a car.
He didn't rent a car.
And you didn't get a hotel on our account.
No, he didn't.
Okay, let me check our accounts.
Is the man wild and rare to be safe? No, she couldn't wait to snoop. Oh my God, 9 inches of snow. Yeah, he's standing 5 toes down now. He getting powered by his family.
Okay, so last thing was on Thursday, Starbucks at the Atlanta airport. Okay. All right.
Hold on, Pam Treadway said something I want us to click on. I think she is looking at Brooke's account. Okay, Pam Treadway said, I'm a white woman, and when my husband is talking to a friend or his brother, I stay in the other room. Bethany has made white women look bad. We all are not like that. I promise. I know y'all are not like that. I've been around white women. Matter of fact, I had what I call my white grandfather. He was a doctor, and him and my dad were very good friends. And when like Miss Adeline, she would never just come and just sit when my dad and him were together or whatever. She didn't go just be up under them. There were times when they came around her and just sat with her and stuff like that, but she was never just up under them. You know what I'm saying? And I know other white women that were the same way with their husbands. They weren't just like just sitting up under they menfolk like that. Bethany, I think what Bethany is doing now, and even her sitting up on them, it's just it could be any woman that just had control issues. It was very controlling. Morning, Vanetta. She do think she's smart, Panette.
Virgo. Okay, auto login. Oh, I'm logged in there forever. Okay. What about Airbnb?
Self-destruction. She headed for self-destruction.
Login. Nothing.
Good morning, D. Brown.
That's weird.
That's right, Nikki, and some water. Morning, Vanetta. I am, and I hope you're safe as well. Well, clearly you are, because you're on here with me.
You want to be slick, Larry? I see you. No, ain't nobody slicker than me.
So she realized Larry ain't do nothing in his name. I see you. Ain't nobody slicker than me. Okay, all right. They're gonna be sitting on the couch, and she gonna be coming in the house wondering where the heck they was at.
Me. All right, let me just figure this out then.
I gotta pause this. Helene, you know what? I didn't even think about it like that. She has been outsmarted by Purnell, who she shows so much disrespect for. Purnell was the weapon of her demise in this situation. Purnell outsmarted Bethany. Oh my God.
Okay. Where's my purse and credit card? Mm-hmm. Okay. Expiration and CCD. Confirm. Processing. I don't even care how much it is, just do it. Confirmed. Confirmation. Okay, and my confirmation has been emailed. Let me open that, make sure that popped up. Okay. Good. You know what? We can go. So crazy. And now.
So that says
didn't tell me about that. Yeah, her location being off on her phone. But I could.
So she said, in the end, she said her location is off on her phone, but I could. So what is it that she could do? Y'all, Keisha 95 Houston has an idea. She has a thought. Or what if? Y'all, when I was driving to work, I had a thought listening to Ayana. And what if JT left Bethany toxicity and he got with a sister? That's why she went to her brother. You know what, Keisha? It would not surprise me at all. That is a wonderful theory. I would love to see how this backstory between her and JT is going to play out. Yes, they are supposed to be leaving to come back tomorrow, but Bethany has a flight out. According to this skit, she has a flight out for today, sometime this morning. So she should be arriving soon. She is stalking him at this point. In your younger days, you're a good PI. I'm a really good PI. That's it, Penny. What about her money for her attorney? Jamie, that's what I keep saying. I think she's pretending not to want Larry so she can protect herself so she won't get hurt. And also because she knows how much him. But also, I think Shar is a good girl. She's in her Bible now. She is a woman of faith. She's trying to respect marriage. She's really trying to respect their marriage. If it was somebody like Bethany, I'd have been like, I'm finna hit it just for the sake of hitting it because she get on my nerves. Yeah, I think she's going to Miami because she booked that flight, then said that Brooke's location was turned off. So she likely has figured out Purnell paid for everything and they changed all their plans. So I think what she's going to do is go to Miami and try to go to where they used to be at, thinking that Purnell paid for everything in Miami. When the reality is they somewhere else altogether. I think she's going to end up going to Miami. Yes, she lied to her mom. We about to go to that skit next. Cause she really, and she don't mess with her mama like that. She don't mess with her mama like that at all. But her mama started some and couldn't call her that dog. Let's go to this one right here. Watch her mama try to backtrack when she realized Bethany ain't listening to her.
So, okay, so you said you feel like off about this. Is it because Shara's there?
Well, I mean, that's part of, to be honest, Mom, yeah, it is. Okay, that's pretty much the main reason why.
And you said you didn't worry about him cheating on you.
No, I trust him wholeheartedly in that department.
So y'all help me make sense of this statement right here. The mom said, Shara was, so is it because Shara's there? And Bethany admits, yes, it's because she's there. The mom said, well, you said you didn't worry about him cheating on you. She said, no, I never worried about him cheating on me. So why would you be worried that Shara's there if he's never given you any reason to think that he was cheating on you? Yeah, her mama crazy and her mama a liar too. Because her mama tried to say her daddy didn't cheat on her, but her daddy did cheat on her. Let's keep watching.
And I don't feel like he would ever, jump the gun in that sense. But
I don't feel like he would ever jump the gun in that sense. Well, if you don't feel like he would ever jump the gun in that sense, then why are you going to these lengths? It's because you're a controlling narcissist.
It's just her.
Right,
Vanetta. Like I said,
the girls are there too, so how much messing around they really finna do?
You have to trust your intuition. Like when your father would go on business trips, I never worried about him cheating on me.
Right.
But considering he's successful businessman, people might want to.
I never worried about him cheating on me, but considering he's a successful businessman, girl, if you don't sit down, your husband cheated on you more than one time, and you know it. You just don't want to admit it.
Worm their way in to be able to get some of his money.
I mean, he's influential. He's around influential people.
So, do you think
Shara ain't got to worm her way in? She already gets some of his money. Yeah, she's slow. Yes, she's slow as hell. She's slow. Daddy was knocking boots all up and through Texas, all along the East Coast.
There might be bad influence there or something?
Well, I just know that Shara has a way about her that she knows what to say and when to say it, and she's got a charm about her, and she and Larry are on really good terms when it comes to Brooke right now, and because he and I and Brooke and I and Destiny and I and everybody and I are not on good terms right now, I just feel like
said. Brooke and I, Destiny and I, Larry and I, everybody and I. So don't nobody, like, she ain't on good terms with nobody. The common denominator is her. The common denominator is her.
I feel like her being on this trip, there's just all kinds of things that are not good. I
think you should investigate this, because if I know he didn't want you to call, but maybe go ahead and call the hotel and leave a message.
Well, no, I mean, that doesn't make sense, because even if I called the hotel, you can't really do anything about it. They don't, for privacy anymore, you can't really do anything about that. It's just like the buildings, the tenancies and stuff. The buildings, no, you can't really do it. And plus, I already tried to call him and he doesn't want that. So I don't want to piss him off even more.
Oh,
so, but I mean, and he already told me not to call Brooke and all of that with her phone on her. So,
well, shoot.
He didn't tell her not to call Brooke. He ain't told her that. He ain't tell her not to. Matter of fact, when she called him, he said, call, you want to reach Destiny House, Brooke? Call Destiny. She asked how's Brooke. He was like, call her. Because she lying. Yep, that's Bethany avoiding the whole comment. Sheila Richardson goes deeper than that. Bethany is using her mom because her mom is going to co-sign because her mom wants love and affection from Bethany. Bethany can't stand her mama and usually don't even talk to her. Yep, she'd have been gone regardless. She was gonna go try to look home.
What? The phone location. Do you have the Find My Phone locator turned on?
Well, it's kind of funny you say that. I mean, we usually turn their location off, but the Find My iPhone thing, I could look at that just to kind of make sure, that they're okay. That's a good point, Mom. Maybe I should. Yeah, I can get on my laptop and look at that just to kind of use my mind.
At the hotel, or if it's moving around, that means they're okay. They're doing stuff.
No, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe that put my mind at ease.
If they're not in a hospital or in a police station.
Well, let's not even mention
Why
that.
would they worry about a hospital and a police station? Yep, that's it. When it all blow up in her face, she's gonna blame her mama.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to. No more anxiety that I don't need. No, that's a good point. I think I'll get on the computer, and look at that stuff, and then probably just buy a flight down there and go and check on them down in Miami.
He told you not to go.
Well,
don't do that. Don't press that button.
What? No.
Wait, mama, you can't collar that dog. You unleash that dog, you can't collar that dog. That's one of my favorite lines from Black Snake Moan when Sylvia just say, collar that dog. Ain't it from Black Snake Moan? I think it's Black Snake Moan. He said, collar that dog.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it is from Black Snake Moan.
I got a gift for Destiny, so all I have to do is go down there. I would stay in a different hotel, like I already mentioned, so I could stay in the opposite hotel, and then I could pop up and just give her Sweet 16 gift, make sure everybody's okay. No drama, because I don't want that.
I know.
And then give her.
Why she didn't give her Sweet 16 gift to Larry, so Larry could have given it to her on her birthday while they were wherever they were going? Why didn't she just give it to herself before she left? Why can't she hold it until they get back and then give it to her? Baby Kenai ain't got his baby gift yet, has he?
Gift, and then just fly back.
But that
LaShawn, yup, live location stays on. That's how Larry found him at Shar's. But no, he found them at Shar. He found Brooke and Destiny at Shar's. Brooke doesn't have her phone. He found Destiny because he called Destiny. Keisha95 says, wait, Ayana, is that the reason Bethany got eat up because her daddy was a 304 around town in the drama? I don't know. That's a possibility. Look at how she pushes her mom away when she tells her not to go to Miami. She tells her it's sprinkling. Yep.
It's opening up a can of worms if you show up.
But here, Mom, you got to understand, he's going to be at the...
But here, Mom, you got to understand. You got to understand. Meaning you got to do what I say to you. You got to accept what I'm saying. You don't have no choice but to accept what I'm saying.
The restaurants that we would always go to, they're going to be staying at the same hotel that me and him would always stay at. Like,
they're going to stay. The restaurants that we go to, it's so many dad blasted restaurants in Miami. I ain't been to Miami, but I know it's so many dad blasted restaurants in Miami. All Florida is a freaking vacation state or a retirement state. It's so many freaking restaurants in Florida, in any city you go to. It's so many different darn things to do in Florida. No matter what city you go to, they ain't got to stay where him and Bethany stayed. They ain't got to go to the same places they went to. They ain't got to do the same kind of shit they did. Thank you, Lady D.
Like, on our anniversary sometimes, on our trips, you got to understand how that makes me feel, and then, all the places that we went as a couple, and he's taking his ex-wife.
Gotcha,
like, I can't.
I know that. I know this Herson makes you feel.
We got a new member, y'all. Chop it up for Lillian. Miss Lillian, welcome to the front porch. Welcome to the membership. We having fun on the front porch. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate you so much. Yup, Vanetta, he is. He gonna tell her he want a divorce.
But he said not to go. And if you do go, that's gonna, I know I said open up a can of worms, but that's gonna invite some more
No,
arguments.
no, because I know how to be discreet, and I know how to keep my mouth closed when I need to. So
okay, I advise strongly against it. I really do.
I appreciate it.
I do. You know, look at the location. If you're not going to call the hotel and leave a message, you leave a message, they can pick it up. They just know that you're, you know.
No.
She just did this. Lord Jesus. Welcome to the membership, little TT Smooth. I thought you was already in the membership, but welcome. I'm glad you joined the membership. Thank you for investing in the channel and investing in me. I appreciate it. Luna says she gonna beat her mom up like she did Greg when Larry tells her it's over. She gonna say that her mom got into her head. Yup, she gonna try to, just like she tried to lie on Natasha and say Natasha told her to go over there and do what she did over there at Shar's, and Natasha ain't told her none of that.
It's good. No, I appreciate
you're saying
it.
hi.
Welcome,
you know, and I'm looking forward to you coming home. I'm very grateful.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I get it. You know, but it's a really good point.
Okay.
You know, and if I decide to go down there, I decide to go down there. If I don't, at least you know I've checked to make sure.
I advise against it.
No, I get
really advise against it.
I understand.
The mother said, I advise again. Now, don't try to pull back now. You stood that door still trying to be all helpful. Well, did you check her location? No, I mean, like, to find my phone. Once she said that was it. That was it. That was like her giving permission. So, no, she can't call her that dog now. And yeah, I'm calling Bethany a dog. She can't call her that dog. She can't pull her back. She there now. In her head. In my mind. You know. She did, Vanetta. She wanted somebody to approve her foolishness. And she got it. But let's go back to the jacuzzi. Let's go back to the jacuzzi. And then go to when she cooked dinner. Because I want to look at this with Larry. She ain't got her rabies shot. She ain't got to look at her in sense. Bethany, Michael Boston, Bethany believe her entitlement gives her the right to do what she do. Deborah said, who let the dogs out? Okay, let's get back to this one. Let's see. I'm still so aggravated with that darn Kendrick. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go to the one before. She need to go and get that down payment for that car. Go and get it.
Shara, where you going?
Purnell is a genius.
I was waiting on Brittany to ask me, but they taking forever. So I'm gonna
What you got on?
a bathing suit and a cover.
It's covering up something, all right.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, you know, I'm just acknowledging what you have on. It looks nice. Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you welcome. Come on. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, Larry, what do you want?
And she was happy to go in there and see what he wanted. Because she could have said, oh, I'm going to the jacuzzi and walked on off, sashayed on off. But no, he said, come here. And then I'll go back. I'll go back. Because all of this, Shara was married. If Shara knows that when this man is like going through some stuff, I don't know what J Dub at. What Chris Sims at too? If Shara knows, was married to this man, so she know when he aggravated, she know what all them little looks Larry giving her mean, and she seen Larry. That's why she had Larry pick up off that thing. What Shireen asked. I have a poll question. Do you really think if he leave Bethany, given a chance between Lynette and Brooke's mother, which one of y'all think he would be with or try to be with? He would be try to be with Shar. Hands down, Shar. Lynette is Bethany. Bethany is Lynette. The only difference between Bethany and Lynette is that Lynette is confident. Lynette has a level of confidence about her. But Lynette also has a controlling streak in her. He said he should ask if she smelled something when he went and then went and took a whiff of her neck. The story could have written itself. Larry has 0 game. No, he ain't got no game. But maybe they told him to play it like that. Because clearly, we have seen the past few days he's a better actor than what me and you talked about him being. You know what I'm saying? Here you go.
Shara, where you going?
I'm about to go to the jacuzzi. I was waiting on Brooke and Destiny, but they taking forever. So I'm gonna go.
What you got on?
Oh, what you got on?
A bathing suit and a cover.
What you got on?
It's covering up something, all right.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's coming up something, all right. She knew exactly what that meant. And she stood her little mocha chocolate behind right there so she can finish getting all them compliments he finna serve up for her. Because she likes attention. Too far removed, he would have spent the block with Lynette after Shar if he was interested. It's clear that she was around back then. Yep. Because her and Shar have connected as friends. So yeah, he wouldn't have been trying to.
I'm just saying, you know.
I almost broke his neck, Black Widow.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you welcome. Come on. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, Larry, what do you want?
This is when a dude trying to detain you. And wait, where you going? Where you going? My husband do it to me today. Where you going? Come back. What you want? Go on, think what you want.
I was gonna ask you a question, you know, but I was just saying, look at my grandson, look how handsome he is, you know.
Oh, he is handsome.
Yeah, like his granddaddy.
You talked to them today?
Not today, no. I'll call him tomorrow. Just had time today. But I got a favor. I want to ask a favor if that's okay with you.
What kind of favor?
Well, I mean,
look at Shara eyes.
What you mean?
No, not that. But no, not that.
Yeah, no, you're right, not that. What's up?
Yes, Vanetta, because she could have got her butt out that chair. All she had to do was sit her butt down and scoot down off that high chair like everybody else did. But now she wanted him to come pick her up. She ain't slick neither, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Shar ain't slick neither. No, she wants Larry, but she's trying to respect the marriage. And it's something else I want us to talk about.
I mean, okay.
I'm gonna be on here for a minute because I got time today.
You know.
I got time today.
Yeah.
We on vacation. Why I gotta cook?
We are on vacation, but what's wrong with asking you, can we get a home cooked meal? I mean,
look at your shirt. It says Destiny Sweet 16. She ain't asked me to cook.
Well, I'm asking you. I mean, you know, I know it's her birthday and I don't want to take no fun, but, you know, I want to have a little home cooked meal. I'm a little emotional. Things going on, you know. I
Look
like
at
your
him.
cooking.
I'm a little emotional. Things going on. I'm a little emotional. No, you ain't. You ain't emotional at all. Yes, Looney. She fighting it too hard. She hasn't told him once that it wasn't like that or that she didn't want him. Only you're married. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. The only thing. What Shireen said, I got a skit. Imagine if she does go away, but supposed to come back. Bethany, I'm referring to. And then Larry and Shar gets together and have a baby. And then Daphne comes back. I don't want them to have no baby. I want them to just be able to enjoy themselves. But I get what you're saying. And Shar is in her 40s. Larry's in his 50s. He too old to be trying to have a baby. He 54 years old. They at the age now, they need to be empty nesters and enjoy living. If an oops happen, oops happen. But I don't want them to have no baby. Let's keep going.
Don't try to use that.
It It ain't working.
It's not.
Well, okay, I asked a favor.
Wait a minute, Vanetta.
Can I?
Vanetta said cooking with seasoning is what he wanted. But look, what did the auntie in New Orleans say? The auntie in New Orleans said to Bethany, this how you got to cook for a fine black man. You got to cook with seasoning. Got to put some seasoning on that thing. Cheryl, she constantly reminded him he married.
I mean, it ain't got to be nothing. It ain't got to be nothing hard.
Let this oops happen.
I'm not cooking tonight. I'm about to get in the jacuzzi.
Well,
Wait a minute. An appearance has been made. 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 J Dub is in the building. They've been wondering where is J Dub at. You is late, sir. You is late. But we still got it going on. So I'm glad you're here. Good morning, J Dub. I hope things are going well for you. Michael Boston said, Bladder was Larry misses that seasoning. Michael Boston said, Larry looked forward to see Shar sitting up on that high chair. Larry prayed for Shar to let him assist with holding on to that TNA. Yup. That's it. They're going to get you. That's the ultimate question right there, what Looney just asked you. Lady D said, we don't need no oops, baby. Larry's already a grandpa, and we don't baby cannot older than his uncle. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Miss Indies. Susan Walker said, if Nelly and Ashanti can spin the block, I believe that anything is possible. Larry, I spun the block 3 times. Me and Mo spun the block 3 times. We still here. But we spun the block twice because we together we went down the block the first time, then we spun the block. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. If it's meant to be, it'll be. How about that?
Hey, well, I just wonder if you can cook a little something, just something simple like some pasta.
Some pasta?
Yeah, little Alfredo.
Lord, I don't even know if there's some stoves here. Got all that.
This woman bullshitting, excuse my language, but she BSing. Let me tell you why. Because Shara loves to cook. And for a woman that loves to cook, ain't nothing better than loving to cook and cooking for a man that she know gonna appreciate her cooking. And she know this man love her cooking, which is why she sent him her plate. See, miss, you see what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of people spend the block. They don't talk about it, but they do.
Well, we can find it. I mean, it's just simple. Chicken Alfredo. Ooh, salmon Alfredo too.
This is not Burger King. You can't have it your way.
But I'm loving it, like McDonald's, like you're cooking.
That was corny.
At first, I didn't get it like that. It's the McDonald's thing. I'm loving it. Jenny said, like your cooking. I hope he don't go back to his same old self. I hope this isn't vacation, Larry. I agree.
I thought he was making like fast food references.
Yeah, no.
So, but I'm serious. Can I get a little pasta, the chicken Alfredo pasta?
Pasta. Two 5-letter words. I think he using pasta, but he means something else. Think about it. He asked for Alfredo. Alfredo is creamy. It's thick. It's rich. That's what I'm saying. If he do, he deserves exactly what he get. Exactly what he get. Hold on a minute. Okay, Kara Odom, I want to talk about this with you, this comment that you made. I think Larry needs to be alone for a while for getting rid of Bertha. I think he does need to be alone for a while, but I want to challenge y'all with something. Someone who's gotten divorced and gotten back together and all that stuff. And even looking at Amber and Anthony's situation, a divorce is not an immediate thing. You're looking at anywhere between a month all the way up to some cases 2-3 years. If they start living separate and apart, meaning him and Bethany, technically he will have moved on. He will have been by himself for a while. You understand what I'm saying? I think the beauty of Larry and Shara's story and the way they kind of introduce Shara into these skits is that there's a whole backstory to them that can be told. And that story can be them trying to spin the block, but also trying to work out their issues. It's just a whole lot that they can do. So yeah, in a perfect world, a person will been divorced for so long. But sometimes you need to move on to somebody else. You just hope you move it on to the right person. That's my take. Sometimes you need to just move on. Because let me tell y'all, there are people who, let's take Amber when she first was, when her and Knucklehead Aunt was first split up. Amber didn't move on. Now, I'm glad she didn't move on with that guy that was trying to scam her because he needed a green card. But if Amber had just allowed herself to get up under somebody else for a moment, Anthony ain't have to know nothing about it. We wouldn't have told him. I think she would not have gone back to Anthony like she did. Sometimes you need to start experiencing life outside of a person in order to make sure that's not where you want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like, yeah, she went to Spain and all that, but she never really gave her chance to feel something different or experience something different. Both Larry and Shar have had chances to experience something different. And the something different probably ain't going to be no better than what they got. And I do think there needs to be some spin the block stories told somewhere. And I think this would be a great spin the block story. You don't want to go back to the same old self. What I say, y'all? You said, "Ooh, Miss Ayana." What I say? Did I say somebody getting wet? I know my title of this thing is like, "You wet? You not wet yet?" Because he asked her that at the hot tub. Well, what I say, y'all? I don't even remember what I say. Is it another skit? Oh, the pasta thing. Okay, yeah. See, y'all have to remind me because sometimes, like my friend Kim that be on here, she be like, "There she goes. She done fell off the sidewalk." And sometimes I just go straight to the gutter and then open the door wide. Y'all want to come in here with me? It's fun. We having a party in the gutter. Yes, he was shooting his shot. He gonna shoot his shot again. That was him shooting his shot number 1. That's it. This live is intended for individuals 18 years or older. If you ain't 18 years or older, stay out.
I guess.
Okay. Oh, and one more thing. Maybe a side salad or something.
You doing a lot. And you asking for it.
All of this is innuendo. Alfredo, creamy, rich, wet, thick, and white. Okay. Then he's asking for a side salad. A side salad. What else do they call a side salad? A tossed salad? All of that is innuendo right there.
A lot.
And we here, we can sit down as a family at the table and have dinner, and a little pasta, a little salad, conversation. We ain't gotta go out. We can just chill out one night.
Really hard.
Yeah.
What he gonna do? See, that's part of the story. That's the story. That's the part of the story. When Larry found out he got competition, what is he gonna do? Y'all keep focusing on Joel, but y'all forget Shara ain't committed to nobody. Shara went out on a date with Cannon Hands. So who's the competition? Joel or Cannon Hands? Or is Shara waiting on something to happen? I.e., Larry to get his ish together. people are like that, Monique, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Then some of us, we spin the block till we get it right.
Because I was invited on this trip to go, be with Destiny.
Exactly.
You being nice enough. I guess I'll do it.
With the storyline.
I appreciate that.
Don't smile.
I'm just looking forward to your cooking. So that's why I'm smiling.
Thank you, Apostle Clark, because I believe that too. She don't want him playing with her though. She gonna make him do her right. Sandra says Larry's living in mom. Things will be the same when he gets home. Larry need to set boundaries for Big Butt and stand firmly. Her punishment will be divorce. Well, hey, she lose him. Oh well. They're gonna spin the block, and she's still gonna be hanging out. It's gonna trigger the drama. It definitely, because she's not gonna be able to commit to him until you're 100% divorced anyway. Thank you, Susan. I think she's waiting on him too. We need, yes, Izella. We need the backstory. We need that backstory.
Show my gratitude.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are. I'm about to go get in this jacuzzi.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Don't ask nothing else.
I won't.
Yeah.
So what if she gave him? We don't wait a minute. We don't know if she gave him some or not. We know they was in the room, but we don't know whether she actually gave Joel some or not. We ain't seen Joel since then. She been on a whole date with somebody else. We don't know. They could have just been hanging out in that room. We don't know that she gave Joel anything. When Destiny was in, when they found Isaiah in that house, I think that shut all that down. I don't think she gave him nothing. And if she did, so what? What they got? Just because she decided to take a roll in the hay with somebody else, that means she can't spin the block with her ex?
I'll ask nothing else.
Eric could have said the same thing. We got two saying that Shar is waiting on Larry.
Okay.
Hands up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Notice, that's it. She ain't married. Notice, when Shar was first going to the jacuzzi, she was walking fast. When Shara left this time, she walking slow, getting him something to look at. When Larry gets back, this is Apostle Clark, when Larry gets back to Georgia, bill a divorce, but I think Larry has already filed for divorce. I think he may have secretly filed for divorce too and ain't told nobody. Deborah, I'm there with you too, but she said she did, so maybe she did cheat on him. Maybe she did. Let's see. The next one at the jacuzzi, when he wants to hug. See, I think we were misinterpreting Brooke's face when Brooke saw them when he picked Shar up off that chair, that high chair. I think we misinterpreted Brooke's looks that she was giving. Her face was. She could have been looking towards the sun. That's one option. Or she could have been looking like, what's going on here? Because she sounded happy when she saw them hugging. Here we go, right here. One of your best.
Hey, Shara.
That's it. You want that?
You want to be up here?
Larry, I just told you I was coming up here.
How's the water?
Warm.
I do think she had I think she had something to do with it, but that's even more backstory that can come out. We was hoping that was gonna come out during the court case, but honestly, y'all, it don't look like we're gonna have it doesn't look like we're gonna have a court case. It don't look like we're gonna have one unless it's gonna be this month, because now we halfway through this month. When we was at the beginning of last month, they said it was in February. Now we halfway through this month. It's the 16th. Ain't but 15 days left in this month. And this chick ain't tried to find no attorney or nothing. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna come out, but I did something happened where somebody convinced me that may not have been the case. Y'all just want weird. Here you go.
Like a jacuzzi supposed to be.
Yeah, it is nice and warm. You like that?
No, don't do that.
Oh, and get you wet.
No, you're not giving me no. Don't do that.
Oh,
I don't think she's gonna tell her yet because she's had Bethany in her ear and she's also had Destiny in her ear, and more importantly, she's had Isaiah in her ear. So I don't think she's gonna say nothing else. She ain't said nothing else about college.
you wet now?
Larry.
Huh.
No.
Oh, okay. I understand. You know,
I'm not wet.
can I get in there with you?
No, you cannot.
Why not?
What you mean? This is my time. I'm at peace. I'm enjoying my alone time.
I mean, it's big enough for 4 people. I can get in one side, you get on the other side. Be good.
You know what? You got it. You want to get in? I'll go.
No, you ain't gotta get out. I just want to get in the jacuzzi, chill out too.
Yeah, no, that's not
You
appropriate.
want to be in the jacuzzi with you.
What's inappropriate about it? You know, it's a jacuzzi for everybody to get in. You know, so.
Larry, you forgot you have a wife? Look at your finger.
That's not even talking about that. Right
Hold
now,
on.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
just
I know I
talked
got
to
a
him.
wife,
I
but
just talked to him. Hold on.
inappropriate about it. You know, it's a jacuzzi for everybody to get in. You know, so.
Larry, you forgot you have a wife? Look at your finger.
He looked at his finger and shook his head. They could play footsies. You're right, Gary Odom. They could play footsies. But he looked at his ring and he shook his head.
Not even talking about that right now. You know what I'm saying? I know I got a wife, but I wanted to get in the jacuzzi, so but it's okay.
Yes, Nikki, she was.
You know, you get on in the jacuzzi on your own time. Okay?
Well, listen.
She never says, I don't want you. Well, not to him. She has said, I'm living free or something like that. She gonna say it. If not in this one, she gonna say it in the other one.
I do have another favor to ask.
Nope.
You ain't know what I'm going to say.
I don't want to know what you're about to say. Larry, you just asked for a favor.
Look, the reason why Shar is saying nope to his favor is because she can read Larry and she knows when he wants to hit. I'll say it like that. She can read that. She waiting on him to come at her with that.
I know I did, but it's a small favor. It has nothing to do with no cooking. You ain't got to buy no food or nothing like that. It's just.
I was never going to buy no food. What are you talking about? I was just cooking it. So what are you talking about?
Okay. It's just something small, but nothing big. It's just something you just give right now. I mean, you think I can have a hug?
A hug?
Yeah.
We ain't trauma bonding.
Trauma bonding?
She said we ain't trauma bonding. No, who been saying trauma bonding, y'all? Who been talking about a trauma bond? Am I the only one been talking about a trauma bond? Or has other people been talking about trauma bond? Because I ain't really been watching nobody else lately. But I'm just saying. That's what we've been talking about over here on the front porch, right?
Not about trauma bonding. I just wanted to see if I can ask you for a hug and just, just a small gesture. That's all.
Let me pat myself on the back.
Is that okay?
Okay, Margaret.
What was that?
A hug.
That's hug you give friends and stuff. I'm the father of your child.
Larry, what type of hug is you wanting? You want me to get out or something?
I mean, yeah, that would be nice if you could.
Ooh, God, you was asking for a lot. You better be glad you helped me with my ring.
What you got to do with this?
I'm just saying, you helped, so I'm.
Let me help you out.
I got it. Okay. Don't need your help. Not this anyway. Okay.
That's it. Little 2 pound in the back. What is that? Shar.
Okay. Listen while you try. But don't look at him.
Look at him. If I can get a hug, just. Please.
Really, you gonna use that?
Yes.
Let me see what did Keisha say. Nah, hell no, Larry ain't filed no divorce. Now y'all pushing the gun now. Come on, chat. Larry will piss us off when he get back to Atlanta. He will no longer have his batteries in his back. Talking about Purnell. A girl can wish. A girl can wish. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get something from my customer right quick. Well, I'll let it play.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Larry, I ain't trying to get y'all roused up, okay?
I ain't trying to get roused up.
Y'all hold that thought. I'm gonna be right back. Y'all keep talking in the chat. Keep talking. Oh God. What?
All right.
And the pants good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because I didn't take. I think about it right here.
Yeah. It's not
And
right
it's
here.
not. So I have to like go and close it out. All right. So I call you back. I call you tomorrow.
Okay.
Sound good?
That's great.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Oh, I'm back at work now. So.
Oh, you are.
Saturday.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll see you later. Oh, I think my husband turned what you call it off with him. Okay. Whew. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I think my husband turned my alarm off for me. All right, Brandy. Thank you. Yeah, somebody did something for me. Let me see. One thing about a man loves a beautiful home. He likes when a woman puts her special touch in making a house into a home. Yes, they do. If he hasn't filed for divorce, I will say it would not surprise me if Larry has not gone and seen a divorce attorney. He may not have filed yet, but he may actually have gone and met with an attorney. No. What I'm saying, okay. What I'm saying, on vacation, I don't want to cook either, Charlene. But what I'm saying, a woman loves to cook for a man who she knows appreciates her cooking. Looney. Yes, if he does leave. Okay, let's get back to this arousal thing. Let's get back to the sensual play. That's it. You can tell that's how they used to play before the coloring started. Exactly, Keisha. Exactly.
That's it? Little 2 pound in the back. What is that? Shara, listen. I'm a little going with a lot of emotions right now.
A little going with a lot of emotions.
You know, just
Please. Really? You gonna use that?
Yes. Is that okay?
Oh, goodness. Larry, I ain't trying to get y'all roused up, okay?
I ain't trying to get roused up. I'm okay.
No, it ain't that. You funny, Michael.
No, you do not.
Look, you ain't got to go on it. Just, can I have a hug, please?
Okay, Larry.
Thank you.
Okay.
What are y'all doing?
There go Brooke. What are y'all doing? That is Brooke saying it with excitement. What are y'all doing? Now let's get to the girls teasing them about them hugging each other. Let's go to that one. Yup. If they fight and Char go to jail, it's over. But Char loves to cook. She said that she loves to cook. She told Joel she loves to cook. And then I'm going to go to the one where she tells Purnell she going to fight Bethany. Here we go. Yes, he was going to try to kiss her. Yes.
What y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Girl,
what y'all doing?
Ain't doing nothing. Why?
I love her being nasty.
Don't do that. No, we're not.
I love that nasty. Over hugging. One of them intimate hugs. What is y'all hugging? I know intimate hugs when I see one.
trying to get
You know what?
He's trying to get his seasoning back. That's what it
you
is.
talking about?
These girls are hilarious. You hear me? They are hilarious. They are hilarious. That's how I know Brooke was not mad about anything. Brooke may have been worried that Bethany was gonna pop up. So they up here being nasty. They've been hunting all intimate. And she's Uncle Larry trying to get his seasoning.
Seasoning.
Y'all are doing the most.
Now you know that white lady. Now you trying to get your seasoning back with my auntie. I see. Maybe we put you in birth control. Y'all so worried about me. Yeah, that's how you was made.
No.
First of all, don't do that because Bethany the one did all that. So don't try to throw that over here.
I'm just saying. Y'all up here being nasty. You could be waiting for us in there. How you find your way up here?
I came up here. Is that okay?
Trying to be nasty.
I wasn't being nasty.
Yes, you was. Trying to be nasty.
I've been waiting on y'all.
Trying to be nasty.
And now y'all want to finally pop up.
So if you waiting on us, you be in the jacuzzi and not out here hugging.
I was in the jacuzzi.
Is it even safe to get in?
We didn't do nothing.
And he didn't even get in. And my feet was in it. So what are you talking about?
Right.
Don't do that.
Why you looking me up and down?
It's for a trip.
I love it. Yes, TT, definitely keeping your family in prayers. No, it could never happen with her. Never. Because she would say that Brooke and Destiny were being disrespectful. She would say they have an attitude.
About Destiny,
Yeah, I thought this was my birthday trip. I don't know what
y'all up here touching.
Are we on the second honeymoon or something?
Ooh.
Yeah, get them.
Don't get me.
Right.
You what you need to be getting that car. Now I need a Mercedes.
For what?
A Mercedes. Now I need a Mercedes.
You need to be getting that car. Yes, please join our chat community on the school app. It is at Ayana enters the chat on the school app. It is free to join the community there as well. That's where we'll be having our after dark sessions and some more little perks.
Say that I don't even want a kid no more. Put me in a Mercedes Benz.
You made a request for a car. I never thought I would get you anything.
Oh, you gonna have to give it to me now. I'm going a little too much secrets.
Oh.
Go ahead and put in on that.
Yes, Michael Boston.
I'm not married.
They showing too much guilt. Shard protesting way too much. And Larry know he caught with his little.
Single baby, I don't care what you can't blackmail me.
You right. You married. Where your wife at?
Robin over there in them tight behind shorts.
Where your wife at?
I wonder what she'll think about this.
What your wife at? What do she think about this? Look here. They don't care what Bethany at, and they don't care what Bethany think about it. They don't care. They don't care. They just love the fact that they caught them because they've been watching them for a minute and they can tell what's up.
Oh.
But you know what she can think about it? In a Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
So,
Cut it.
you trying to blackmail because I gave your
Up
mama
there
a hug?
touching my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And listen, I ain't trying to get no more siblings.
Yes, Cheryl. They
I'm
will.
fine by myself. Jaden's enough.
Don't do that. First of all, Jaden's older than you.
Exactly.
Second of all, you about to be grown. You think I want more? And definitely not by your daddy. What are you talking about?
Well, hold on now.
I'm just saying you married.
You already got one by me, so let's not do that.
I know, but I don't want to know.
You know
I'm
what?
trying to have fun, honey. I'm trying to be out.
Why was Larry so offended when she said she ain't already had one by and she don't want no more? Keisha says, babe, when I tell you Larry was taking Shara all in, he was breathing and putting into his soul of you reminding me of that chocolate bar. Hey. But you know, I don't know, LaShawn, because Bethany's pissed Destiny off. Destiny has a few more secrets she hadn't told yet. I don't know, but somebody gonna clap on her. It wouldn't surprise me if it ended up being Shar.
Look, I'm not about to deal with y'all three. Look, y'all go ahead and jacuzzi yourselves to death. I'm going downstairs.
Yeah, you caught Larry.
I don't even know who was still get in. It looks a little different in here.
Brooke.
I might swing on the handle.
I'm about to swing you off the balcony.
Hey, guess what?
That's who I need to say it. That's who, Miss Yolanda. That's who I need to say it. I need Brooke to be the one to say, see, that's why my daddy was picking up and hugging my mama on the truck. Only Brooke can deliver that line the way it need to be delivered. Only Brooke. Nikki, you think they're gonna get knocked up? CBS done destroyed all of the black baby. Yes, she did. She did tell her that my Uncle Larry gonna put you out the house. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did for sure. All right. So then now I said I want to go to the beat scene where Shar and Purnell are talking. Then we're gonna hop over here to Anson and Amber real quick. For I think it was Karen or either Shireen. I forgot again that fast. I just know somebody asked for it. Okay, so let's get to the beach. This scene right here. This is how you know Shara is super duper fly. Super fly. She is in the water in a crochet strong outfit and a sun hat. You know how bad you gotta be to be able to pull that off and to not look crazy with no sun hat on while you did that deep out into the water. I can see that too. It's gonna be her because what's gonna happen is Bethany gonna cut the food when she get home. When they get home, I think Larry gonna put out. I know, Sherry. He got the headset on in the water. He slept in the headset. And that's
what's up?
Hey, what's up, bro? Water's still good.
How far you gonna go out?
I ain't gonna go too far. You know, I got the synthetic in my head.
Hey, we done had a good time, man. Yeah, we have, man. I'm this something right here, man. I'm glad we was able to pull this thing off and everybody get together and have a good time.
I mean,
no problem.
What you said. I mean, even though, you know, we snuck in here, but I'm still appreciative, bro.
Yeah, I know. See, I'm trying to teach y'all how to vacation on a budget.
Oh,
you know?
God, I don't know about that. You be doing a little too much. But anyways, I am
glad
to
green
on.
heels
You
on.
know what I mean? It's peaceful. I ain't got to worry about Bethany.
Exactly.
You know
That's what I mean. Man, I'm so tired of her. Every time it's always something. We can't get together and have nothing. She should have been born in the black family.
Look, at least you ain't got to see her all the time. You know what I mean? Brooke, you know, of course, me and her dad, you know, she's back and forth. So, of course, Bethany's involved. But like I said, when I get all papers, I'm going to dot her eye.
For real?
Heck, man, listen. That woman has been antagonizing me. She's been trying.
You see what Lynette did?
Of course. But see, Lynette gave her a snack. I'm going to give her the whole kitchen. I'm going to make her.
Lynette gave her a snack. I'm going to give her the whole kitchen. That means she not playing with this woman. Shar didn't want Larry to stab her TNA in the beach water.
I recognize her. You know what I mean?
Man.
You already know how I get down.
That's going to be crazy.
Of course. She be trying me, like all the time, and I'm real tired.
What all she be doing?
Man, look.
Who that sound like? That sound like Destiny, ain't it? Destiny said she gonna lay hands on somebody and put hands on somebody. She be meaning it. That sounds just like Destiny.
I mean, I know a few things, but I don't know everything.
She popped up at my house She popped up at my house. You know what I'm saying? We had nothing to do with her. Y'all having a conversation. I'm sure you know about all of that. And then
I don't know about that.
Well,
hold on. She popped up at your house?
yes. And then that ain't even the worst part. It's called period. Are you doing your birthday?
Yes, I am. I'm having the best birthday ever, girl.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
See, I see now. She thinks she can do anything she wants because she got the complexion for the protection. I know. I see that now.
I don't know why.
Cause she walks around like she's yeah. She walks around like she can.
Larry comes out the water like he Neptune.
Well, we're just
swimming in the ocean.
we're
Talking about that.
Why y'all talking about Bethany on vacation?
just man. I'm getting brought up to speed. Cause I don't know a lot of this stuff.
Look here, man. We on vacation. All this water. Y'all ain't swimming. Y'all here talking. Come on.
I'm good too.
That's not with her. What do you mean?
Yeah, we catching up.
We'll catch up later, man. Not on vacation, though.
Yeah, we about to.
All right, come on, Duchess.
It's too far down there. I'm not
Can
gonna
she even swim?
No, Larry.
I'm gonna get on the show.
No, you ain't playing with me.
Come on, nigga, get out of here and baptize her. Get out here and baptize her.
Not coming that far. You know. You can feel that.
I know the confession for the protection was beautiful.
Let's play in the water. But I gotta put my phone.
I know I have to do my phone.
They having a good time. They having a real good time, y'all. A real good time. Oh, Sharon said she gonna lay hands on Bethany. I think when the fight happened, I think a lot of people gonna be laying hands on Bethany. Whew. So that said, this is the last one before we go. This is the conversation that we need, that we didn't know we needed, but we're glad we got.
Everything is cohesive. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
And Larry.
Yeah, now if we bring on another truck, we can do it.
I was so glad to see this conversation. They do call both of them loud. I don't know why they won't just go on and fully bring Duchess onto the skits, because Duchess lives in Atlanta. I know, that's a cute hat, ain't it?
Wow, brothers.
Hey, Tony, let me hit you back, man. Oh. Okay. All right, okay. 10-4.
Okay. I ain't talking about this time of night, man. It's quiet out. Everybody sleep.
Man, I got an opportunity for another contract.
Okay, that's good.
But the thing is, I gotta leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I didn't know I was gonna have to leave tomorrow. I didn't know. I planned it to stay here the whole time, but I gotta leave tomorrow.
It's just one more day.
I know, but I got to make money. I still gotta make money, man. I gotta make money after I leave.
You gonna put money over family? That's what you do.
I don't think he was on Bethany's side. I think he was on Larry's side. Let's listen, Shireen. I think he was on Larry's. I think he was on Larry's side more so than either of the women. They definitely should get a storyline, Looney. I agree. Let's get back into this.
No. I'm not putting money over family, man. What I got to do is, I've been making my payments consistently, faithfully to Mr. Newberger. I can't do that if I ain't got no job. You see what I'm saying? If I ain't got no contract, I can't do that. I don't want to be over here trying to scruff for loads and stuff like that, man.
All right, man. I understand it, but what you gonna tell the girl?
I'm gonna tell him in the morning. But I don't want to mess nothing up for the night. I'm gonna just tell him in the morning and say, hey, look, I'm gonna have to go. You know, just put it to him straight like that. I'm gonna be a man about it and just tell him.
Okay.
But enough about me. What you got going on?
What you mean?
What I mean. Here we go. What I mean. What you mean? What you mean?
That's a legit question.
No.
What you mean?
It's something going on with you. You got the stuff going on with Bethany. You got stuff going on with Shara.
What you mean I got going with Shara?
Boy, I done seen the way you look at Shara this whole trip. You don't act like I don't know. Hey, I've been knowing you forever.
Hey, look. Ain't nothing going on with me and Shara, but I would tell you, she was looking pretty good up there in that little bikini thing. Got out there.
She was looking good in that. I'll tell you, she was looking good in that.
Well, ain't nothing going on, man. Don't be trying to bait me.
I ain't trying to bait you. I'm just trying to see what's going on. I'm trying to
ain't nothing, man. Listen, only thing that's going on is I appreciate you putting this together. I know it was for Destiny, her birthday, but I needed this too, to be around my brother, you know, my daughter, my niece, even Shara, man. Even Dutch is pulling up, man. Everything. I love being around my family. Even though the black side, let me see where I come from, and just being around y'all, man. Made me
He said, "I love being around my family. I love being around my black side. Let me see where I come from." That's the piece that Larry was trying to tell Bethany that he wanted. He needed the peace of his family. He needed the peace of his family. Bethany has prevented him from enjoying the peace of his family because he continues to try to include her, but she has no sense of family whatsoever, not even with her own family. That part is not even a racist thing. Bethany has no sense of family, period. Larry appears to have a heartbeat, Michael Boston.
Feel good. So I appreciate that, what you did.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm a little upset you're leaving, but I understand why you got to go.
Yeah. But let me tell you something, man. When it comes to your marriage, don't let nobody step in between you and your marriage. Okay, you need to make up your mind what you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. You don't be stringing people along. Nobody
gotta go.
Yeah. But let me tell you something, man. When it comes to your marriage, don't let nobody step in between you and your marriage. Okay.
Don't let nobody step in between you and your marriage. That would seem like he is protecting Bethany and his marriage with Bethany. But this is more of a faith thing. If this is who you're going to be with, don't let nobody come between it. In other words, this is him telling Larry, stop doing things. If you're going to be with Bethany, stop doing things that would put other people in between you and your wife, in between you and your marriage. Stop doing things that would make that so. Stop laying the foundation for that. Okay? Yes, she is selfish and immature.
You need to make up your mind what you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. You don't be stringing people along.
You need to make up your mind what you're gonna do. Don't be stringing people along. In other words, this is more looking out for Shara in this statement here. Don't string Shara along if you know you don't plan on really ending up with her. Let her go and live her life. Don't string her along if you know you finna be over here with this crazy white woman. If that's what you want, I like it, I love it. But at the same, if you like it, I love it. But don't play with her. That's what he's saying. Shara, good woman. Don't play with her.
You're gonna be with this one right here. Be with this one right here. If you're gonna be with that one right there, be with that one right there. You know what I'm saying? But don't be trying to split the waters. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play both sides of the fence. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm your big brother.
That right there. And that is what Larry has been doing. Larry has been trying to play both sides of the fence. When Shara first came, Larry was all, I hate her. You know, hyping up Bethany and her mess, right? But then when Bethany started showing her behind and started doing stuff that interfered with his relationship with his family, he didn't have that with Shara. His family still loves Shara. So he do need to make his mind up. He does need to do that because he can't keep playing people like that. He cannot keep playing people like he's doing. That is the lesson that Purnell is teaching. Make your mind up. Don't be double-minded. Don't be two-faced. Decide what you want.
Give you words of wisdom. How you gonna give them to me now?
Here you go. You always think about just because you were born before me that you got more experience than me, brother. You know how many people I know. You know how many people I've been hanging around. I hang around people. Okay.
I'm just, I just gotta mess with you, man. But I appreciate you. You always have my back, man. I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'm gonna get in here, man.
All right, man. I'll be in a little bit.
All right.
And this right here is Larry realizing my brother right. I do need to make my mind up. Let me say this. Based on Larry's backstory, I think Larry has had a blind loyalty. Thank you, Miss Indies. I think he's had a blind loyalty to Bethany. And I think Shar coming back in the picture, Brooke being there, even Destiny being there, is showing him who Bethany really is. And the veil has been lifted. The veil has been lifted. Shireen says this, and I agree. The bottom line is Larry just needs to maybe figure out himself, and that's it. Is he leaving Bethany, or is it going to be stay with her and just be miserable for the rest of his life? That is it. He needs to figure that out. He can't keep using Brooke as a shield, Destiny as a shield, having Brooke keep secrets, then punishing Brooke when she calls him out, letting Bethany get away with stuff because he's too much of a coward to stand his ground with her. Because the reality of the situation is, Cat Williams said it best. He loved white women, but he's scared of white women because he knows. And there is an amount of fear. I think, and I could be wrong, I'm not no black man, but the black men on here can tell me, there is a certain level of fear that a black man would have in a relationship with a white woman, because there's always this underlying thing. Is she going to one day do something to have me messed up? You don't have to worry about that with black women. With black women, it is what it is. You're gonna know what you get when you go in there for the most part, unless they scam us. That's it. I think is afraid of the raft and the aftermath of Bethany's family and Bethany. Their marriage is a trauma bond. That's all it is. Cheryl, yes. Bethany knows she's not supposed to be with Larry because she got him the wrong way. Hats off to Purnell for making the trip so much better, for letting Bethany know she was not going. Purnell's plan was a great idea. Yes, it was. Purnell showed out. Yep, he need to tell them to start recording. And if they were to if he were to file for divorce and they were to go to court, he would win, because Brooke would then be able to say, I've suffered abuse at the hands of this woman, verbal, emotional, mental, and even physical, with the way she slammed that door on her ankle that day. That's it. Now, we know Larry has been going to the VA, and it's something else I want to say. He been going to the VA. Y'all veterans on here, help me out. When he go and his PTSD is triggered, they're going to try to figure out what is his trigger, aren't they? When they try to figure out what his trigger is, and they figure out it's Bethany, you don't think with all this going to the VA, them folks ain't told him that it's him and that he's suffering abuse at the hands of her, and she's using his PTSD to hold him hostage. She's using it to mentally hold him hostage and to emotionally hold him hostage. Yes, Looney, she alienates him from his entire family. What she does when she cuts the food, Larry goes months without seeing his family because of how Bethany acts. It's even hard for him to ask people to come to his house for events because of how Bethany acts. Veterans on here, does the VA offer legal services? Shireen says, Susan. Susan says Larry needs to stand on business with his decision, because his everyone's feelings are involved. Also realizes that staying with Bethany could and will cost him his family with the drama. Yup. All of that. All right, I promise. So we're going to do it right quick. We're going to go down this rabbit hole right quick with Anthony and Amber. Y'all stay with me. Don't go nowhere, please. Stay with me. And if you are planning on leaving, make sure you smash that like button on the way out. We're doing this by request. I have been like looking at those skits a bit more. But I want to talk about the difference between Anthony and Amber now. This is how you know Amber. This is a physical manifestation or a tangible manifestation of Amber and how serious she is about getting this divorce. I wish she would have got with Natasha or Kendrick because she does know both of those attorneys because they used to work when she first came on and she was working out that office with Mike, so she knows them.
Constance. Hi, Amber. Nice to meet you in person finally.
You can't hear everybody because you don't know what they're putting in.
I love that sweater. It's gorgeous. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was stuck in a little traffic. All right, so we have discussed a lot over the phone.
So we're going to go forward with your divorce.
Yes, ma'am.
I have the petition drafted. I have the settlement agreement drafted. Okay. And so, to be nice, we're only going to go after 50%. I've made you aware you're definitely entitled to more, but we're going to go after 50%.
Okay, and you think...
So she's saying, by the lawyer saying this, we're going to go after 50%. I told you're entitled to more, meaning Amber could have got more, but Anthony is the one, not Anthony, Amber is the one that chose to only go for half. When she should have went more. I don't trust this lawyer either because she did a snow job on Ernestine.
You think I can get that whole 50?
Absolutely. Okay. You can get 50 and more.
And when it comes to the house, I know Anthony had said something once about it being under his business name. Is that going to be an issue?
No. Is his name on the deed?
To be honest, he wasn't always forthcoming with all the information. So I think he said...
First mistake, she got into a marriage not knowing how stuff went on the deed in the house and all of that. When she got married, she should have been added to that house. That's the mistake that Bethany made. When she married Larry, she should have had her name added to the deed of that house.
His business is on the deed, or
don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll handle
Amber
that.
don't know how
if
none of
he's connected to that house in any way, you're in half of the equity. You're going to have the equity, half of everything in the home.
Okay, fantastic.
Anything else you want.
Okay. Or what I deserve.
Exactly.
So once we file the paperwork, how long will it take before he gets served?
So
it depends. If we're going to serve him at home, if we're going to serve him at his job, I'm assuming you want him served at home.
Yeah, I mean, he's typically home taking his meetings, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So file the paperwork, get it to the process server. Okay. She can probably have him served within 24 hours if you want me to put a rush job on him. Then served in less than 24 hours. Okay. She'll serve him at the home.
Let me think about that and get back with you on that.
Okay.
So once he gets the paperwork, how long does it take for everything to go through?
Yeah, I don't know why she could have went with a flyer. She could have went with any other attorney that's been on these skits, Bianca, anybody else. Why this chick here?
If he doesn't contest anything, we can get you divorced in 31 days.
Okay.
If he decides that he wants to contest everything.
Yes, he's hidden it, Cheryl, but Amber called him, so he done told Amber he hid the money. But now that Amber can say, and she has a witness to the fact that he done hid this money, then Amber, the attorney, can bring that up and file a motion for the judge to force Anthony to show all his assets, hidden and unhidden.
Honestly, this can drag out for years.
I'm sorry, 3 years. You said years. 3? Oh, years.
Years. Yes.
Okay.
Show will, D. Brown. Show will.
Stubborn he is.
All right. And I know I have to pay you a retainer. So if it takes years, am I just paying you monthly?
Well, glad you mentioned that. So I have a HCH authorization agreement for you to sign. It's going to be $3,000 bi-weekly.
I'm not paying nobody no $6,000 a month for years. You need to give me. You got 30 days to make something happen. I might give you 60, but I'm not. I don't care how much money I got. I'm not finna pay nobody no $6,000, no lawyer, no $6,000 a month for no divorce. I'm gonna tell y'all why. I know for a fact you can go file for divorce by yourself. Ask me how I know. I sure as the devil will want this attorney right here. Because that amount is ridiculous. In Georgia, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding why Amber trying to get a portion of that house. Leave that man his house. Take that money that he done gave you. File for you some alimony support for the months that you done been with him, because it ain't even been 5 years yet. That's it. She don't need all this. Ernestine for that her lose all her money. I don't understand. But that's how they want to write this skit up. Okay. Ain't nowhere in the world.
So I will automatically debit your account bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. So $6,000 a month.
Well,
to me, her going after this house, she don't have no children with him. No children with him. So she's not like at a loss for being able to get her somewhere to stay. Let that man have that raggedy behind house. He messed with Shayla in that house. He used to date Rolanda in that house. Two of the women that she don't care nothing about in these skits. He done had up in that house. Let that man have his little raggedy house. Go get your own property. Go get your own house. Yep, but he let Amber find out that it was hidden. That's my thing. He let her find out that it was hidden. And now Amber has a witness that the money was hidden because Danielle knows and was the one that told her that he was hiding money from her. So she actually has a witness now. So all that he done hid this money, once she let that be known, believe me, a judge will force him to produce them assets. That's it. She did a lot of stupid behind stuff after the man came back. Ain't no way in the world I'd have sold my house. I want to sold my house. Now without buying me another one. Well, she need to leave. I would be like, here go your house, especially with this. Now let's back up out of this one right here. Especially when you're having to deal with stuff like this. Let's go. I want to go to the bathroom scene first. If she did that, that was a smart move. If she sold it to her dad. If she sold it to her dad, that means she still got a house. Let's go down here to Amber and Anthony. How did they put wrong with Sade? That's weird. And when this something I can't stand neither. And I'm gonna say something about this too. I can't stand when a woman is going through a divorce and some other woman, particularly and usually an older woman, gotta come in and add her 2 cents worth. That man paying them bills. You better pay. You better take care of that. You better keep that man. He paying them bills. Just because the man paying the bill don't mean you need to keep it behind. This one right here. Let me say this. I don't want to be nowhere where I got to worry about a man coming in my room, taking advantage of me once I'm through with you. I don't want you coming. I don't want you to be able to come in there and put your hands on me. I don't want you coming in the bathroom. This morning, when I saw that skit this morning about her still sleeping in the bed, why are you still sleeping in the master bedroom? You want him to get out the master bedroom? No, you get your stuff and go sleep in the other room. Matter of fact, go stay in the guest house. They got a whole guest house that Coca stayed in. Go sleep in there. Or even better, let that man have his house and you go get your own spot. When he come home one day, all my stuff will be gone.
I was just thinking.
I
think the problem
Pennette, it's real easy to get rid of Shauna. You fired. They bought that restaurant from her. She's an employee. She's no longer an owner. It's real easy. You fired. Get up out of my restaurant. Take her key, lock the door, bye. That's how you get rid of Shauna. That's not a restaurant no more. They're not partners in a restaurant.
Us is we're not spending enough time together. We're not being intimate enough.
Now he wants to scoot you.
We're
not being intimate enough. We ain't having enough sex.
Don't really like each other. We know for sure that's not true.
She don't like you.
We damn sure aren't about to get divorced.
We're not gonna get divorced.
I just think that we need to.
If this woman done told you she don't want you, you can't come in there like no man. Now you want a man to say y'all not gonna get no divorce. This woman been telling you for months that she feel like you don't care nothing about her, you don't support her, all of that. And now all of a sudden, because she done told you I'm through, and you know she telling the truth about herself being through. Now you want to come here with all this bull. Now you won't.
We need to be a union. More union, just being together. All right?
Bethany, get your hands off me.
Baby, I'm your husband. All right? Like I said, I think if we just...
If Anthony was smart, he would have thought about all the things she said and fixed them immediately. Yep. Shauna would have gotten admonished in front of Amber. Yep. I would have invited Darren and whooped his. Yep. All of that. If Shauna, there should be a clause or something in that contract. If Shauna is doing things to sabotage that restaurant, then Amber should be able to sell it and get the heck up out of it. Or she should be able to fire Shauna, because Shauna is doing stuff to the detriment of that restaurant, which is why I wasn't making money before. Anthony set up. Yep, would have called her. That's it. Would have called and cussed out too. Then they're gonna try to offer her a vacation. He should have took her on vacation when she first got back. When he first came back in the house, first thing he should do was took her somewhere.
Tap back into each other. We can get through this. We're a team, remember? We can get through anything.
So this right here, I got a question for the men folk. Why does it take a woman saying over and over and over what she tired of? Then when she finally gets fed up and she draws a line in the sand and she sets her boundary, why do men then think they can put D on the situation? It's going to make everything better. All right, Kara Odom, have a blessed day. Why do they think that's supposed to throwing some D on it? Why they think they're going to make it better? I want the men in the chat to answer. It might make us cook, but it ain't going to make us change our mind when we decide to be through with you.
Get your hands off me.
Oh, get Anthony. Please,
Thank you, Luna.
okay?
Yes, you should have joined the school app.
This is
And
over.
Ayana enters the chat.
This is done. We are done. It's over, Aunt.
Baby, you don't mean that. You don't mean that. Come on, look, you don't mean that.
Anthony.
Baby.
Anthony, no. Stop. How you gonna tell me what I mean? Huh? How do you get to choose and tell me what I mean? Oh, Anthony. Please. You let me go so easily.
You sure did.
You want to be ashamed.
Sure did.
Please, just Anthony, just let me go now, okay?
Baby, that was a mistake. And I'm gonna spend the rest of my life just trying to make her.
This dude actually sitting here. No meant no, but it's so many that go that route. He was very close to crossing another kind of line with what he was doing right here. Very close, very close. But what was I gonna say? He was just at Shayla's house a few days before this, telling Shayla that he loved her.
Stop. No, this is over. No.
He was just flirting with Delicia over at Delicia trifling friend house that took our Ben money and got him and Danielle messed up, living small. And then now the same woman that Ben finna try to pay, get some money to and invest in a business. I would have had me some grits on the cast, and he'd be all scarred up by the time I got to with him.
We're done. You understand? Do you understand? No, I do mean it. And stop telling me what I mean. I'm telling you, it's over. Please, just leave me alone. Leave me alone, Aunt. Leave me alone. Go.
She literally had to beg this man not to try to force himself onto her. Wait, gets better. Gets worse, rather. Luna mentioned the trip. Now this scene right here.
Hey, Aunt, I don't know what's going on with you, but come on now, enough is enough. I mean, I'm your husband, we're not doing this. I don't know if you on your cycle or something, but
she on a cycle? That's what you want to go to? You want to now go to her man on a cycle? It's got to be a reason she don't want him, right? It can't be for the reason that she done. She clearly stated to him in the previous skits.
You're not gonna keep doing me like this.
My cycle.
You don't keep doing me like this.
We are getting divorced, and I don't want to have to talk about this every day. Honestly, I don't know what you don't understand about it, but it's happening.
I don't understand why you're doing this. Come on now, you know we're not getting a divorce.
Anthony, yes we are.
We're getting a divorce, really? We still live in the same house. We sleep in the same bed, for Christ's sake.
Because you won't leave. I've asked you to go to the guest room, but you keep laying your head in here.
I wouldn't have to ask you to go to the guest room. I got my stuff. I'll go put my stuff in the guest room and lock the door. Put me a deadbolt lock on the door with a key, and he wouldn't be able to get in there. Period. Point blank. And don't bring your little raggedy baby over here. Excuse me, y'all. But don't bring your little raggedy baby over here, because I'm not seeing about your baby no more neither. And I like Lil Kai. Don't think I'm calling Lil Kai raggedy, but I'm saying in the sense of don't be bringing your baby for me to see about. Leave it over there with his mama. Y'all made the baby. Y'all see about the baby.
I asked you to go upstairs, Aunt. We are getting divorced. I don't want to lay in the same bed with you, okay?
You're really doing this? Really? Amber, I get it. I'm sorry. You don't want to go on vacation. You don't want to do anything. I'm sorry. Like, but we got to stop playing this game. Like, come on now. Stop acting like this.
Stop acting like this?
Yes.
What do you mean stop acting like this? Stop acting like what, huh? Like you didn't sleep with my best friend, Anthony? Like you didn't have a whole baby but my best friend that I have to take care of?
And you said you forgave me for that.
I did forgive you, but I am embarrassed. I didn't forget. It still haunts me every single day, Anthony. Are you serious right now? Did you forget how many times I had the humiliation of you standing up at Rose's wedding, the humiliation of me having to go and bang on Rose's door to come and get my husband. My husband stands up and tells another woman that he's still in love with her. My husband sleeps with my best friend, has a baby, lies to me for how long? And you can't understand why? You can't understand why? Anthony, you are a joke. You are a complete joke, honestly. And I need you to get it through your thick skull. We are getting divorced. I am done with you. I don't want you. As a matter of fact, you can go back and be with Shayla if you want to. You can pick Ro. You can pick whoever the hell you want. I don't want you. I don't choose you, and I don't pick you. You understand?
No, she told him he should have seen the writing on the wall that day when Shayla came over there, and Shayla said she wanted to stay outside, and Anthony kept trying to get her to come in the house. Then he started trying to reminisce with Shayla. Shayla was like, "Don't be doing that," and Shayla said, "No, I'll sit outside." When Amber got back there with Kai, she was like, "Y'all stop being weird. Shayla, you don't have to do that to Anthony." And she's just straight up said, she said, "Y'all don't understand. I do not care." What she said then was she was over it. She also said, "And if y'all go do something now, that's between y'all and God." That's the moment when it should have clicked with him that she was over it. She just hadn't made her move yet. And surround herself with new people. And in being surrounded with new people, there are things she's starting to see. She's seeing how foolish she looks. Ernestine telling her she looked crazy ain't really gonna matter because Ernestine is a whole freaking mess herself. But somebody like Danielle telling her she looked crazy, or Danielle's friend Michelle telling her she looking crazy, that's gonna hit her a little bit different. Being able to never let Darren come and talk bad about Danielle like that. Look at everything Amber's been subjected to.
Stand.
This is the one. So it's another one behind this one. Let's see. So then when begging don't work, what me and Dan do, they start to insult. He went to insult her in front of everybody at that restaurant the other day. All her employees. That's what that was. That was to insult her and to try to guilt her into staying with him.
Amber, let me talk to you for a second. Amber Todd Dalton, let me talk to you. Look, everything that you said, I did that. Shayla, the baby, everything. I take sole responsibility for that, and I don't want you to forget about that. Hell, I want you to remind me of that every single day of my life. Please, because I take responsibility for that. But let's get one thing straight. I'm not the only one who had a piece in this game. All right? You walk around here like you so perfect. Like everything it's all on me. Let's not forget, you slept with my business partner all the way up until I said I do to you.
And you didn't know nothing about it till after you had been screwing her best friend for months. And her best friend told you, tried to break it out with her best friend. And her best friend told you, you think Amber's so perfect? That's how you found out. And it was after you had already been going over to Arby's house, laying up, bending Shayla over Arby's couch. And I agree. She need to get rid of Shayla too. Wayne does insult him all the time, and he just take it. You get D. Brown does not protect her at all.
See, yes, the baby, all on me. I get that. But the moment I said I love you, that's when I made you my wife. You had that man in my house doing God knows what. I don't even want to think about that. You had him in my house.
No, she did. Amber had her own apartment till they got married. And Amber and Wayne messed around at Wayne's house and messed around in her apartment. Anthony, you had Shayla in your wife's house screwing her. And you were screwing Shayla in her man's house, who was your business partner, brother. You ain't no better than Amber. Let that woman go on about her business.
You had him around me talking about, oh, Wayne this, Wayne that. But yet you come to me talking about, oh, you hurt me, you hurt me. What about me? What about me? See, nah, no one cares about Anthony, how his feelings are. But maybe this, God knew about this. Maybe that's why we're in this predicament.
He stood up at and busted up Rose's wedding, and ain't know nothing about Wayne and Amber. He did that before he knew anything about that.
Even though I didn't know till later on, but you know who knew? God knew.
And
so maybe we're going through
trying to use God against her. Deborah, I disagree with you. One is better than the other. And I'm going to tell you why. Amber is actually better than Anthony. And the reason why Amber is better than Anthony is because Amber went through a redemption arc. Amber caught karma after karma after karma, and even karma she didn't deserve. Anthony he got his wife back, bought a whole baby in the family, got his wife back, and it's still doing low down stuff. Still not protecting his wife. Still not looking out for his wife. Still not doing what a man is supposed to do. So yes, to me, Amber is significantly better than Anthony. She deserves better than Anthony. Yes, he did. He went through this. Yes, lady did. All these went through at the session, because they didn't talk about none of the stuff that Anthony did to Amber, but they talked about all the stuff that Amber did to him. She's thinking about this man, baby.
all of this because God wanted it to happen. The difference is I'm trying to fight for my wife.
God ought to strike him down right now for lying on him.
And she's up there taking the high road thinking that she could just divorce me and leave me. But not realizing she had a part to play in this as well.
So you're saying this was supposed to happen? You're saying that all of this was my karma. Okay. Okay. Maybe it was.
Tried to hurt her and it rolled off. He tried to hurt her and he rolled off. She said, okay, you said it's my karma? Maybe you're right. She done. She cooked. You can stick a fork in her. Good and tender. She done. She said, maybe you're right. Didn't even argue with him. Didn't even let it bother her. She just, you right. And then because she didn't stand there and argue. Yes, she did. She kept telling them not to trust Shayla. And she turned around and she let that demon right back in her house. Good morning, Dondra. That's all he got. All he got is Wayne. He ain't got nothing else. He ain't got no justification for standing up at Rose's wedding and messing up Rose's wedding. And I wish they would have not played Malachi back to being a stupid character, because the story of Malachi wanting to get even with Anthony would have been really, really good, because that could have been another part of his karma. You understand what I'm saying? Malachi owed Anthony something. He need to take something out on Anthony. Shayla's karma is sitting around worrying about where Iman is at. That's Shayla's karma. Shayla's karma was Anthony going back to Amber and leaving her high and dry with a baby. Karma don't have to be quick and swift. Karma can be slow. Think about Bethany. Malachi is playing, but they got Malachi. They keep throwing him in there with Dawn with this silly behind storyline. They need to take Dawn out the equation with the Malachi stuff. So, that said, I'm about to get ready to get off of here. We've been on here, a good long time. How long have we been on here? Let's see. We've been on here 2.5 hours. So I'm going to get off, go have me some lunch. And see where the world turns next. It's actually starting to get not light, dark out here, and I'm concerned that I may find myself back in another power glitch where the power goes out. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna say peace and hair grease in just a second. Dondra, thank you so much. We love having you here. And we all family on the porch, on the perch. You too. Y'all have a good day. No, he doesn't. He does not have a leg to stand on. And I'm glad she walked off and looked at him like he was stupid. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace and hair grease. And, oh, wait, we got a question. What was the therapy session was about? Why they wasted time and money and energy with that therapist? That therapy session was Anthony, Marquisa. That was all Anthony. Acting like he really used that therapy session to browbeat Amber. That's what that was. It was a mental beating. It was a mental beat down and an emotional beat down for Amber. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. I will see y'all on the other side. Y'all stay safe, stay out this weather, and enjoy your day. Love y'all. Peace and peace and blessings, hair grease. Peace and blessings.